Hi, welcome Pisces to Spirituality Awakenings. Gonna go ahead and get your reading going today. I already saged the cards, saged myself in the room. If you guys want to go ahead and say a prayer of protection before the reading starts. I do have my protection on at all times, and I have already meditated and prayed. So we'll get your reading going. Source, please give me something for Pisces today. What do we got for Pisces? Oh, look at that. King of Wands coming out there. I'm going to give a couple and then I'll explain. What else do we got for Pisces today, Spirit? Oh, okay. Let's take this, put the card pile down. I don't like to read reversals. I like to be positivity. So we got the King of Wands, the Eight of Coins, and the Nine of Cups. So to start off with the King of Wands, you definitely got somebody that's in charge. They have a lot of charm and a lot of courage here, definitely, whether it's a female or male. If you want to move on to the Eight of Coins, it's looking like you're going to be mastering your craft with employment. A lot of employment in readings lately. Interesting. So definitely this is you. You're bold. You're ready to go. You're ready to show your stuff. You're mastering it. You got it going on here with these two cards. Woo! And then let's move on to the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is telling you, all right, wishes do come true. And material and abundance and good health. Listen, fear is your worst enemy. I know that. Face forward. So be that bold person that you are, Pisces. It's in you. Pull it out of your heart somewhere. You got it. Pisces are great leaders. Pisces like to work hard. They like to own their own thing. They like to master their craft of what they have. And this is what this is saying. And so is the Eight of Coins, and so does the Nine of Cups. So you got good things going on. And Pisces, I feel like somebody's crying out there listening to this. Yes, wishes and dreams do come true. You just got to act upon them. Let's keep going. What else do we got for Pisces, Spirit? All right, I'm gonna let those fall. I'm gonna turn them over. If Spirits tell me to put this up here, so I'm gonna do that. We got a Five of Cups and we got the Ace of Swords. So if you look at the Five of Cups, it's telling you that you have a little bit of loss, or you're feeling abandoned. Why are you feeling abandoned or lost, Pisces? Pisces got such big hearts. Let's look at the Ace of Swords and see what that's got to tell us. Well, you have some new ideas. You need some mental clarity. I think that you're feeling a little some way with this Five of Cups, and you definitely need some mental clarity. So let's keep on pulling, Pisces, so I can try to get some answers for you. Cards just keep on falling. Look at that. Okay, we're going to turn this over. It's the Eight of Cups. And I don't read reversals, so we're going to do the Four of Coins. So with the Eight of Cups, I need to drink something. My voice is going haywire, right? The Eight of Cups is just telling you you're having withdrawal. You're feeling like this one over here said you're feeling abandoned. The Eight of Cups is also saying that you're having withdrawal and you're trying to move on and you feel abandoned. Why are we feeling like that? Four of Coins, that's definitely telling you you're looking for a desire for some long-time security. You need security and stability in your life. Oh, my Pisces. Let me see what else I can get. Pisces are very smart individuals. They are not dumb. They do get their feelings hurt. Don't take that anyway. I'm not against Pisces, but I know when there's fire signs around or anything else that, sometimes fire signs can just be very forward and tell you how they feel. But you know what? We need them in this universe because where else would we be, right? So maybe I'm feeling like, I guess Spirit's telling me there's a fire sign that is maybe said some harsh words to you, or you feel that they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know, something's going on there. So let's see what else we can get. What else for Pisces, source? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. That fell on the floor. Give me a second. Okay, so what fell on the floor was the Ace of Wands. I'm going to put it here in the pile. The Ace of Wands is telling you that you need to start a new project, or you already did, and that you're urging to create it if you haven't started it already. So you're trying to pull yourself out of this withdrawal, feeling abandoned, and you're wanting to start a new project. What new project is that? Could you be into art? Some kind of crafting? What's going on here? Something, whether it's building cars, so that came to me for some reason. Interesting. Somebody's out there wanting to build a new motor, excuse me, or something. I don't know. Something's coming through with that. So let's look. Also, guys, just to let you know, I don't just go off of what the cards say. I go off of what Spirit is telling me and what images they give me in my head, because I can communicate like that. And what just fell out was crazy. Look at and look, there's 7s. Oh my gosh, let's see what's going on. So we have the Devil. Gonna place the Devil here on top. We have 7 of Wands, and then I'm gonna lay this here, 7 of Swords. So let's clarify, 7, 7. Those are good numbers, guys. So if you look at the Devil mixed in with this, I mean, the Devil doesn't mean that it's a bad card. The Devil just means, you know, maybe you're having some kind of addiction. And the greed keeps coming up. I don't know why greed keeps coming up, but it's here in another card of greed. What is going on with that? And if I look at this card, this reminds me of a Hindu, Lakshmi. For some reason, Lakshmi is coming out to me here. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think it's Lakshmi, and I'm not calling out religions. I actually practice all religions, just so everybody knows I'm not just for one. Very interesting, though, that that's coming through on there. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. When I read, it's not just about what the cards say, it's like what's coming through, and definitely in my head. So yeah, I mean, you guys, with the Devil, some kind of addiction's going on. Greed definitely is pointing out to me, and maybe some sexual lust. Maybe you're feeling abandoned. Maybe you just got out of a relationship, and this is why this card's coming up, with the feeling some type of way of being abandoned and just lost and very emotional. I mean, if you look at the 5 of Cups, let's go back to that. So the 5 of Cups is telling you loss, regret, grief. You're feeling abandoned or love. And this tells me something just happened. I don't want to say it's somebody passed away, because I more so feel like it's somebody that was in love and they got their heart broken. And so if you look at the card, it's crying. It's telling you, hey, I don't feel good. I'm sad. Help me. This is a red flag, right? So yeah, there was definitely some lust going on. Maybe on one end, the relationship, you thought that it was like a relationship, and maybe it was a one-night thing, or a couple weeks or a couple months thing. I think that's what's going on here, and I don't think the other person was as serious as you were. So I'm sorry to hear that, Pisces, but that's what's definitely coming through. So if we look at, we take these 2 cards, and you want to look at the, you know, I want to start with 7 of Swords first. So the 7 of Swords is telling you, I don't know why this keeps coming out in the readings tonight. Definitely some kind of betrayal and dishonesty. So that explains the crying here with the 5 Cups and why Lakshmi was coming through to me. Definitely some energy that was not good. So I'm going to place that there to clarify. The 7 of Wands, you know, you were self-defense. You were protecting yourself against competition. So maybe there was a third-party situation here in this loving entanglement, and all you were trying to do was protect yourself. And so now you're just feeling so lost in abandonment because of it. So I'm sorry about that, Pisces. But the good thing is, you know, 7, 7, that means good things are to come. 7, 7, those are good numbers, guys. So let's pull, you know, a couple more cards, see if we can get some clarification for you guys, Pisces. And then, oh, okay, I'm going to close out this reading after that. So we have the Moon. Spirit wanted to bring through the Moon. Let me pull some more cards and we'll see what happens. Get some more kind of answers. And cheer up. Keep your head up. Do things that you like. If you're into art, if you like building cars, whatever it is that you like, Pisces, get yourself into a hobby so it distracts you, but in a good way, not in a negative way. Let me see if Spirit's going to give anything else. I'm kind of feeling like it's done, but I'm trying to see if I can get something else. Source, do you have anything else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces? And whenever you guys read this reading, it resonates for you then. And take what resonates and leave the rest. Anything else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces, Spirit? Okay, it gave me all kinds of cards. Oh, what? Excuse me, I got the hiccups going on. So we got the moon first. Let's talk about that, right? Because we got a whole pile of cards here. So when we're talking about the moon that comes out, I told you, look at this, 7-7. I don't mean to say it like that. I told you, I'm just saying. So 7-7, that means good information for me. That's how I feel about it. There is unseen problems. I think that you didn't see the problems before it happened, and that's maybe why you're beating yourself up about this relationship, or whatever you want to call it, entanglement, lust. So if you look at this card, you see two animals, two people, however you want to see it, you thought they were coming together, but then there looks like there's this lobster here, third party situation intervening, right? It's coming up the middle, rooting them out. So, I mean, I think you're beating yourself up about that. Don't beat yourself up. There's so many people out there. You don't need to do that. If you look at the 9 of Wands, keep maintaining boundaries. This is very important. Keep maintaining boundaries here with the 9 of Wands. You need to stick up for yourself. It's showing that you did here, you know, that you're feeling some type of way. But keep up your boundaries. You know, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anything interfere. And that's the best advice that I can give you there. Just persistence, staying on top of it. You know, sticking to your guns. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I feel. No, I'm not going back. No, I don't care what you say. You know, you need to just be very persistent. We got the 7 of Cups. Look, guys, that's 777 you got here. Those are good numbers. So if you take the 7 of Cups, it's telling you, yeah, I mean, there was too many choices and there was commitment issues. So like I said, there was commitment issues. I knew there was. I could feel it. So whether it was on your side or theirs, I feel like it was theirs, but, you know, take the story how it resonates. Maybe it's yours, but definitely commitment issues here, big time. The King of Swords, if we look at that, definitely a leader, strategic thought into this. You were thinking about how you can make it better. Just wasn't happening, I feel like. I don't take upside down, so we'll talk about the 9 of Swords in positive aspect. You're having anxiety and grief about the situation. Yes, of course, anybody would. The 2 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, definitely a romantic love and partnership proposal. And I think maybe you guys were serious. And like I said, that third party came in here. Definitely. Look at it. It's all leading to love and what was going on here. That's why I'm placing it there. The 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is also telling you you're waiting for results to make a choice about maybe traveling or moving. So that's good. That's a positive aspect to things. And the Hierophant, I'm just reading all these for you guys. I usually don't like to read them all when they come out in 10 piles, but you know, if I'm sitting there watching it, I would want somebody to. So the Hierophant, yeah, you're into the conventional traditions, you know, and that's where this marriage stuff is here. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with this third party stuff. No, it's not for me. No, I don't want to go back. I am traditional. And that's where it's saying, stick to your guns here, man. Definitely. The last card of the reading is the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords is just telling you, you need to retreat, you need to rest, you need renewal. Once you do that, you're going to come back to this with a whole different perspective. You definitely need peace and quiet, and you need to rest. You need recovery. You need to recover from this toxic whatever it was, entanglement, lust, maybe you're going to get married, like I said, because that was there. I think that's what it was. You were going to get married and you found out there was an entanglement there. And so now you're like, no, I'm done. But Pisces, don't worry. The Four of Swords is coming through and saying, hey, go retreat, go into solitude, which is peace, and just get yourself some rest and recovery. And that is what will bring you back 100%, Pisces, and you'll have a clear perspective, on things. All right, Pisces, well, I'm going to high five Spirit and tell them thank you. And until next time, Pisces, keep your head up.